This is Cristina from Revolutions in Fitness. We're going to go over some plank exercises for postural control. As we get into our 30s and beyond, we tend to get some atrophy if we're not working out very often or as much as we did in our 20s in our hips. Okay, so the most common fracture site for older women is wrists as well as hips. Okay, so this is really important to preserve our muscle tone as we get older. Each decade after 50, we lose a percentage of muscle mass, and that critical area is the hips. Okay, so we're going to go over some plank exercises, some variations of that to make it more challenging for you as you progress. Okay, so the first thing is we have to make sure you have good shoulder health, that you don't need surgery or you don't have pain when you have body weight through your shoulder. None of the exercises should have pain. Okay, so I'm going to go on my side. My whole body is in a straight line. Okay, and so I'm going to lift up, and maybe that's where you're at today. You're going to do a static hold. It's working the hips and the core, 10, 15, 20 seconds, okay? You could do it on a yoga mat for comfort of your knees and your elbow, okay? Say you do 5 repetitions of 10 seconds, work up to 10, both sides. Say that gets easy. Okay, so now we're gonna do a full side plank. This is much harder to keep your posture in a straight line. Okay, don't worry about the band yet. We'll introduce that in a minute. Okay, so if you feel yourself sagging, bring it back up. If you cannot maintain this position, but the side with the knees bent, plank was easy, what you can do is just lift. Don't even hold it, just lift. Okay, same with here. If this was too hard, you could just lift. You don't even have to hold it, okay? You find that's getting easy. The full plank, holding up to 30 seconds. That's a really good challenge. You can have your hand up, have your leg up, with or without the band. Much harder to keep the hip angle in line with the spine, okay? So you want to target the hips. We were talking about the muscle atrophy in the hips. Have a band around above your knees is a perfect way to incorporate core stabilization with hip strengthening, okay? Great for sit to stands, great for standing for long periods of time, stair climbing, hiking, cycling, running, any kind of sport. Having this hip strength. See, you saw I was starting to sag. Make sure you're in a good alignment. A mirror would help. And then you would do both sides. Okay, so that's our series today for hip strengthening and core stability. Thank you.